Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're bringing you all the final round coverage of the 3M Open from TPC Twin Cities. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. All right, Rich, before we head out to the action on the course, a quick thought on TPC Twin Cities.
It's a golf course where you can make a lot of birdies at. You know, as far as TPC golf courses, it's good. You know, I'm not going to say it's great, but that's no disrespect to the golf course because it's in perfect shape year in and year out. I think the way that they set up the golf course is wonderful. It's just, you know, big hitters can take advantage of certain tee shots and make some of those long holes so much shorter. But still, it all has to be done. I think the biggest key for any player this week is on the greens. You have to putt the ball extremely well because you're going to have so many good looks for birdie. And even sometimes you get 30 to 40 feet. Those become good looks as well if you're already making the ones from 10 to 15 feet. So I think the winner this week is definitely because that putter in the bag is cooperating.
Oh, Luke, that was a stonker there.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
Club up. I like this play.
This is a lengthy putt here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He's currently tied for 7th. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those two fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
It's a delightful little fade, that. And that was a bit of a misfire.
And looking for the fade, but finding the straight shot. Not good.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he needs this to save par. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. All right, Rich, birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a two-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
Going with the 7. Yeah, nicely played. Hold this and move inside the top 10 on the leaderboard. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Not a very easy one here. It's moving to the left on its way down the hill.
That came off the blade pretty nicely. They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship. And finishing this hole with a little tap in. There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
His second shot here.
Wind coming right at him.
This one looks like it's going left. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
How close was that to going down? There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
A good look at par here.
And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. Rich, the par 5 sixth, reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
Well struck. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Exit, stays left even. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. And now this, to get into a share of 6th on the leaderboard. Now 5 strokes behind. A chance to be aggressive here, Rich, at the short par 4 7th.
There's really no reason to be, because there's not much room up there, and only the biggest hitters in the game could possibly get it on this green. Just lay it up with a long iron or a fairway metal. That will leave a short second shot to a green that's flat and is just begging to be birdied.
That one just stays on the fairway. That's a good break. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. And that'll move him to 2 under par. Over to the par 3 8th we go. And it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course, Luke.
This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? A par putt awaits. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
This is a big bending putt. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Oh, this one's going to end up inside the range.
And this is why we think this player is going to be world class. To produce that against Max Homa, wow, wow, wow.
5 feet coming up to the cup. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. So as we head into the back 9, Rich, what are your thoughts on this player?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Found the green side rough. Oh, absolutely flushed. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Henny's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This for par.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 11th, though, a sterner par 4, measuring 470 yards.
Straight back uphill as well, Luke. You don't want to be in that fairway bunker on the right-hand side, so bail out just a little bit to the left. Second shot, straight back up the hill to a green that is very deep.
Let's catch up with Max Homa. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Wow, what a shot. Well, it's fair to say that Max Homa is filled with confidence these days, isn't he? And it just seems like he's going to keep adding title after title to his resume.
Yeah, what can you say more about Max? I mean, his game has just continually to evolve year in and year out. And it just seems like with every step that he takes, it's gargantuan for his confidence because he's just a tour-bred winner.
That was a bit of a miscue. And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the pace. Par putt coming up here. Well, this one looks like it's going to break a long way. Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away. And Ricky Fowler leads this tournament. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood. And that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
It's heading to the rough for mine. Setting up in the first cut here. Good shot there, Beamer. Oh, that was pure. Time to check in with Max Homa. What's he got in store for us here? Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Rich, the 13th, the par 3, measuring 216 yards. It's a tough one.
It is. Elevated tee box, but an elevated green as well. Not a bunch of room on the front part of it. Obviously, more room as the green gets deeper, but the bunker on the right is an absolute no-go zone. It's very deep and very difficult to get up and down from.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And this one is for his par. And it's great to see Ricky Fowler back on top of this leaderboard. When they stand on the tee at the par 4 14th, Rich, I'd imagine that fortune favours the brave.
It does. I think that players, should they decide to take this tee shot on with a driver, want to go at the second fairway bunker, as this fairway pitches severely from right to left. A driver will get you in there close enough to hit wedge for your second shot, which turns a difficult hole into an easy hole.
Took a good swing at it, but I don't know if it's going to be enough out of the sand.
Well, a little off the target with that one. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. This would be a great par putt if he can make this.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
The 15th, par 4, and a strong one.
Fairly simple and straightforward tee shot here as the fairway pitches in from both the right and left-hand sides. So hitting the fairway shouldn't be much of a problem. From there, the second shot goes straight back up the hill to a green that's protected by bunkers on the left-hand side.
Down to Henny.
He is not going to like this one bit. This is what bad lies are made of.
I'm not sure he got enough out of the rough on that one.
Yeah, that was a decent escape.
This would be a great up and down. That's a touch of class.
Judging it beautifully.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. 1 under with a final few holes to go. The 16th, the TPC Twin Cities, not a long par 4, but plenty of bunkers there to confuse you.
With the tees all the way back, it's just a fairway metal or a long iron off the tee and a wedge from there to a green that's not very deep but wide. Every once in a while, though, they'll move the tee box up, and when they do, get after it.
That makes its way to the first cut. They caught it really clean out of the rough. This one could work. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Well, let's take a look at what Max Homa can deliver here. This looks to be a great golf shot. And back to the play, shall we? Oh, good look at a birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Players will head to the penultimate tee shot, the 17th, thinking a birdie finish at worst, Rich?
At 200 yards, Luke, I'm not too sure I wouldn't take par and walk over to the 18th green. All over water, you better make sure that you take enough club to carry it all, because if not, now you're looking at double.
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is looking to be 35 foot.
This one looks to be a big bender. Just a short putt remaining here. Currently 2 under for the event. The finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities has the players licking their chops, Rich. An eagle chance.
If they're brave enough to take it down the right-hand side of this fairway and avoid the water, then yes, going for it is a must. However, a lot of players will be lured into taking it down the left-hand side, and a little bit of a miss left. Now you've got all kinds of tree issues. This green has got a lot of movement to it. Better watch the spin with your third shot if you lay up.
Sadly, this one will make a splash. Setting up in some very deep rough. That's going to find the water, sadly. Sitting at 2 under.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
And this is what remains for a final score of 72. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Looks like this one's going left to right.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And with that, his round has come to a close. Well, there's no doubt the chance to go back-to-back was a huge carrot. Unfortunately, just coming up a bit short, but it's certainly exciting down the stretch.
Luke, this player did everything to seal back-to-back wins on the PGA Tour. Unfortunately, coming up just a touch short. Still 2 awesome weeks.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.